Start streaming. All right, just gotta find the link to it, and then we're good.
Did you lose a link to your own stream?
Yeah, gotta find the link to my own stream, exactly. I started and stopped it several times, so there's probably a few on there that aren't the right one.
Other coins might save money doing something like this versus just taking customer service emails all day.
I mean, that's what a lot of like exchanges
Other
do.
coins
They
might
just run
save
their
money.
customer service purely off their Telegram or something.
Telegram's really good for that.
I mean, that's what a lot of like exchanges do.
Also, if you're an
They
admin,
just
you
run
can
their
just,
customer service purely off their Telegram or something.
Telegram's really good for that.
I mean, that's what a lot of like exchanges do.
Also, if you're an admin,
They
you can
run
just
their customer service purely off their Telegram or something.
Telegram's really good for that.
I mean, that's what a lot of like exchanges
Also, if you're an
do.
admin,
They
you
run
can
their
just
customer service purely off their Telegram or something.
Telegram.
They run their customer service purely off their Telegram or something.
Telegram.
They run their customer service purely. I don't know. I get banned from a lot of things. It's pretty fucking annoying, but hope that's not a reflection of my character.
You can't get banned from 0xBitcoin, so you're good here.
That's true. I can't get banned from 0xBitcoin. Well, I guess I could get banned from the server if I start saying racist shit.
Yeah, that'll get you banned.
That'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
Or make you an internet celebrity. You know, you could end up being a.
That's true.
You could end up with a political office. You know, people might vote for you.
It goes one of two ways.
That's true.
That's true. We can listen. If this whole community focus doesn't work out for 0xBitcoin, we can always become the fuck. What was it? On 4chan, someone posted like really the whitest token. We can always become the or something. I forget what it was.
Nah,
it was some Nazi shit.
I've only ever seen the Indian thing, but I think I did see the one where it was like, this is the only American coin, which there aren't a lot of American coins, so it's not the worst point, but you have no idea what race someone is based on their wallet address. Like, there's no way to enforce any type of purity. Like 4,100 of the addresses could be one Indian guy.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that one Indian guy is Infernal Toast.
He's got to do a 23andMe to prove that he's like 0.1% Indian.
Oh, I just hurt myself on the stream. Fuck, I'm annoying.
Hey, so can you do me a favor and check and see if are you hearing us fine on the stream?
Because it's delayed by a couple seconds.
Yeah, but if I do it, it'll come through my headphones and then it'll sound like multiple people are talking if I try to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Can you link it in here?
Yeah, it's in the main. I put it in the main chat. If you want to pin it.
Gotcha.
User brain.
Gotcha.
What was that?
I put it in the general chat. If you want to pin it.
Oh yeah, I can pin it. I can also
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll just pin it.
So it's just sharing one like my empty desktop, you know. So I don't know.
Is this link gonna be the same exact link for next week?
No, it'll be a different link because it's just a video link, a YouTube video link. We could share the channel, I guess, but it's just a.
Because like for Twitch chat or for Twitch streaming, for instance, it could be the same exact URL.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it's YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it's just a YouTube video link. Each link is different. You know.
Yeah.
Each video, so that's what it is. Anyways,
Do those videos? Do they save and post right after you get done with them?
yeah, they do. They'll do that too.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably the reason why it switches.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, I finally updated my VLC after like 3 years, and it's all.
Oh,
the
you know
same
what?
thing.
I might be able to share like my live feed stream, but like I might have to set it up or something. And if that's the case, I'll look into it. You know.
Yeah, don't think too hard about it, but it's only once a week that we do it.
It's true. Yeah, I wanted to do them. I thought it'd be cool to. Someone needs to come up with a channel, and they need to put so that way you can put like tokens with toast on there, and then you can have different like playlists. You know, like you do have a Friday chats on there, and so like you could stream them on one channel, or we just need like a community channel.
Well, yeah, Toast already has a
I know.
0xBitcoin channel.
We should ask.
Yeah, he is 0xBitcoin. I have 0xBitcoin clips, which I was using for advertising, but it's just like an empty YouTube channel.
We need to make one just our main and just use that one, and then we can give multiple people access. You know, I don't care which one. We can upload the video that's already been done.
Yeah, we can look into it.
It'd be super, and then that way, we'll have like 3 different channels, like one for live streaming, one for tokens with toast, one for whatever. But it's whatever. I mean, it's whatever pretty much Toast wants to do. Those are his videos, the tokens with toast. So I just think it would be cool.
He needs to do token with toast, where he gets a founder of another coin high, and he makes them talk about their project.
Yeah, just some Joe Rogan type shit.
Or yeah, like the Doug Benson, like getting Doug with high, but with coin creators.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it would break down the layer of bullshit you see at all the conferences, which like Vitalik seems to have none of. Like he just is himself, but most of the other guys they have like the business facade.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if Infernal Toast smokes weed. I'm not aware.
That's the problem. You know what? That's the thing. We gotta.
Yeah, not if it's illegal. I know that guy only follows the law.
All of us do at the foundation, follow the law.
Well, yeah, exactly.
0xBitcoin Foundation is a Christian organization, as a matter of fact.
Christians break the law too, bro.
That's true. That's true.
Just people. Anyways, all right, so I guess I could start it off. I talk about the website, if anybody wants to hear about that.
All of us want to hear about that.
Cool. So if you look at the live stream, and if you're playing the live stream and you're like and you're listening like on speakers real low, turn them down so that it doesn't like dub back. I'm gonna get feedback, but it doesn't sound like anybody is, so I just muted mine. That's what I do. But that's pretty much the website. I don't know how it's looking really on YouTube. I don't know the color.
No, it looks fine, yeah.
It seems a little bright to me, but I don't know. It could just be my settings. Like it doesn't look very. It could just be my computer, my screen. But to me, it seems like the orange isn't that bright. It doesn't look like it's translating very well. But anyways, you get the general idea. So this is just pretty much a rough finished copy. The only thing I have to do is, so if you're listening in Discord, there's going to be a delay. So I'll wait till the video catches up before I try to start talking about it. But so right here in this these areas where pretty much it says this is a test title. I mean, you can have 1 box, 2 box. It doesn't matter how many boxes. I just had that many boxes, so that can all be changed for whatever. And we could put. I was thinking about having. So the top box being general information. I was thinking about having one. I was pulling the information from that Reddit post that we did with our cryptocurrency. Our mining or GPU mining, and I was gonna I was using that as a template, and then so that was something Userburn put some edits in, and he helped make, and then Lieutenant Tofu wrote a good chunk of it. he had a lot of input on the mining part, the technical stuff. And then also I have a notepad with like 4 or 5 paragraphs of what is an ERC, or I mean, what is EIP 918, essentially, that Lodge wrote, which is super informative as well. And so, I mean, I would like to eventually have 100% of that information, but it's about displaying it. Pretty much trying to display it without getting too busy, I mean, we can always have, that's why I'm trying to figure out what the best way is, whether it's boxes that you can expand, or whatnot. I'm open to feedback for anything. Like I said, this is just pretty much what I thought would look kind of cool, but then I started doing it, and these boxes can get kind of busy. I don't want this many columns there, and if I refresh the page, it'll start out with the first box open, and so I have it start out with any boxes I want open or closed. So I was thinking about having the first box open, and then maybe having 2 or 3 more boxes. I think that's too many that we have right there. I just want to stop it at the first one, maybe 3 or 4 at the most. But I was thinking about having one. If you look at that Reddit cryptocurrency, I'll pull it up here on the browser. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
All right, so I'm pulling up the on my browser, right, on my other monitor. I should have this linked. All right, there it is, I think. All right, so it'll appear in the stream fairly shortly here. But okay, so this is the mining ERC 918 the post we did. I was just I was thinking about having, so where can you buy, like, getting 0xBitcoin tokens, possibly that being one of the boxes. Pretty much we'll call it exchanges, essentially. Mining in a nutshell, that, I mean, I don't know if, I mean, there's a lot of good information, but I kind of want to combine that with Lodge's write up on EIP 918 and kind of sort of mesh that somewhere onto a page on the site somewhere. And we scroll down a little bit more here. I'll wait for it to catch up. We can do there's the mining hardware also, that it talks about the different mining hardware. I think that's too much. I don't really want to have any of that information in this box. Just too much on the front page, But we can add that in along with the mining information that I was just talking about. And then another box I want to have, so we'll have the one, like, the general information, then exchanges will be the second box, and the third box to be mining software and descriptions. We could just have a software, or a software tab, and then in there will be the different mining softwares, short description, and maybe mobile wallets. We're holding off on. We want to add that mobile wallet that Lyra Cash that Jenna made, which is a pretty cool little wallet. But we're just gonna wait. Toast wants to go through the code real quick, just to double check. And we don't think that there would be anything malicious about it, or that she has any intentions like that. But just, it's probably not a good idea to post a link and advertise it until at least we know for sure that the code is good. We don't want to accidentally advertise something bad. And then I was thinking about, like, I don't know. I mean, we could just stop with those 3 boxes, or we can do one more where like social media links, like connect with us, and have just a few, just a whole list of, like, or maybe articles or something, or maybe it could just be links, and in there we'll have different, like a column for social media, column for articles on 0xBitcoin, and whatever. So there's that. So that's what this right here. That's kind of what that is right there. It's the kind of, could be anything, and like it won't take but like an hour to like finish anything like that. This box right here, the token stats, next to it, that could be spiffed up however I want. I could go as far as putting a different kind of a cool, like, background to it, kind of like faded out. We can do some more cool things with the boxes and stuff like that. just some more style techniques. You know, the website uses Bootstrap, so the main site right now uses I forgot how to call it, Bulmit. What's it called? Bulmy? Anyways.
Let me ask you something, Jeff. This website, it's hosted, all the code is going to be on GitHub, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that means any community member with experience can just add commits if they want to.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can if you wanted to make something better, or if you thought you had a good idea, go ahead and send a pull request. You know what I mean? And if everybody says, hey, they like that, then Toast, I'm sure, would merge it. You know. So
because
go ahead.
I'm just thinking maybe on the bottom of the page somewhere we could have something like, if you want to help contribute to this website, come to this GitHub.
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna have all that. Like I'll have all that. This is like just a rough draft of the links. I need to add the GitHub link with a little GitHub image, and then I'll add, if you want to help make this better, here's the open source website and contribute. Because there's two repositories. There's the 0xBitcoin-web, which is the code for the site, and that's the one you want to contribute to. And then there's the compiled website. It's pretty much, which is just the code to compile, so that you can post it on a web server, which is using GitHub Pages. 0xBitcoin is using GitHub Pages. So there's that. We can remove these links, anything we want to do with these. I had a hard time getting everything to line up right, but if you do this, you can kind of see it'll update here if you're watching the stream. In a few seconds here. This is a mobile view, and so essentially this will be similar to mobile view, as close as I can get to it. And so everything lines up pretty good, as far as I'll scroll down slowly, so you can kind of see that right now as I am. Everything kind of lines up really nice. I had a hard time getting everything to line up, but mostly because I had to learn how to I pretty much had to learn how to develop, web develop, essentially, you know what I mean, I would say. And so, like I said, this uses Bootstrap, and the site uses a similar thing. It's called Bulma. That's what the current site uses, and so we have both, but right now we just have Bootstrap enabled. And so if you're familiar with anything like that, feel free to contribute anything cool that you know how to do with it. So as I click, I will go to the second page, which right now we just have two pages essentially, and it's the foundation page. And I'll let that update there for a second. So this is the foundation page. I have social links at the top there, and then if you scroll down, we'll have all the foundation members who want to be listed, and then their social links. Now this page is essentially, the foundation we're separate. I mean, 0xBitcoin is decentralized, and the foundation is just a group of community members trying to help promote, 0xBitcoin, and and also to, promote a safe place to talk about IMOs, like initial mining offerings, that development, the development surrounding mineable tokens, and just all that in general. But also being sure that we don't, we don't want to play bias. We want to be as unbiased as possible. We don't want to support any project, and we don't want to, discourage it. Because we think the community will decide whether, hey, is this token really useful? Should we have this token? Then obviously people will buy it. If it doesn't solve a problem or create a new use, then people probably won't buy it. Similar to 0xBCH and a few others that guy did. So, it's just that's what I like about 0xBitcoin, is because it's a free market society. That's how whether it's going to be used or not will operate. And so the drop down menu, I need to change a few styles on here. I'm gonna as I go through it, it'll catch up. You'll see, but I'm gonna change a few styles as far as I'm just gonna make it so that when you hover, the links will go. The bar right now you have to click them. to get down the drop down menu. And also too, I'm gonna kind of change the little bit, kind of tone down the boxes a little bit, and kind of make them a little more fluid. And but it's just some simple, small cosmetic stuff. And on the page, on this page, there's it's essentially like a box where the 0xBitcoin Foundation Board of Directors that surrounds that white box. I'm gonna add a shadow to that, so it'll kind of give it a little more style. And also to these backgrounds, I mean, I could change any of these backgrounds. Like if you had an idea like where you thought it would be cool to do like a kind of a cool like flowy, you know, like how websites kind of like have backgrounds that kind of flow, and have like where they just kind of bet more than just color on color, like box on top of box. Like if you have any experience in that, or if you have any ideas for that, feel free to shoot them out there. Yeah, you know, and just small little changes, update the links, you know, cosmetic things here and there, and I'm trying to think. But yeah, so like if Toast had time tonight, which I don't think he does, the website would, like, it would take me like, you know, another 10 minutes, 15 minutes to like put in that information for those 2 more boxes and delete the other ones, and we could have this website essentially up, which it will be finished and it'll work for now. But the website will be always improving, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, great job. I like that it's an ongoing project that anyone can contribute to. We want to attract more developers and stuff.
Yeah, so that's all I have to say, I guess, on that.
Hover actions.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is. That's awesome. Yeah, no, thanks for working on that. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, good job on that, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I was discouraged. I mean, it took me quite a while, but it was honestly, it wasn't because I didn't want to work on this, because I was like really discouraged, because it was just such a large learning curve, because I thought I was just gonna do it like, oh, HTML, something easy, like I knew how to do. And
Git is a bitch to get over for sure.
Yeah, and so Toast wanted to implement it into the Webpack and with the Bulma, but I was like, I didn't understand how it all works, and so pretty much I just had to learn it, you know. And once I did learn it, I was like, wow, this is way better. Like I like it better by far, the way it is designed. So yeah. Do you have a microphone, as Lyra, or no? I think it no.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it turned green for a second. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, he's writing something in main chat.
Oh, B, welcome to the chat.
Whoa. What's up, dudes?
What's up?
What's up?
How's that grad school going?
Sucks. Just finished doing our final presentation. So that went well. But yeah, I can't wait to be done. I have 2 finals next week, and then I'm just gonna sleep forever. And actually, I'm going out to California on the 7th. So if anybody's out there and wants to get together, I'll be in the LA, San Diego area.
Who's talking right now? B, you're talking? Is that you?
Yeah. It's,
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Discord open. Where you gonna be? San Diego?
I'll be down by LA and San Diego.
How long are you gonna be down there for?
From the 7th to the 14th. I land at like 2 on the 7th, I think, and then I'm leaving around the same time on the 14th.
Cool. You going on vacation or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I'm staying with a friend of mine who moved out there last year. So I'm gonna hang out down there for a while in LA, and then I'm gonna head down to San Diego to see one of my other friends. So.
Dude,
do me a favor, B. Switch to push to talk. We're getting a lot of feedback.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Hang on.
Or just turn the volume.
Settings on the bottom.
Do you have headphones? Just put headphones on.
I'm on the phone.
Just turn the you can turn the speakerphone down a little bit, or put it up to your ear. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know if you can turn. I don't know how to do push to talk on a phone. If you can you?
I have no idea. I'm just muting the microphone.
Yeah, there you go. That works too. Yeah, I'm in California, or I go there a lot. My family lives there, and I was saying, I wish I was gonna be down there, dude. I'd hit you up for sure. It's not far from there.
Yeah, where are you? You're in Oregon, right?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon, man. So far away from where you're gonna be. Well, it's 16 hours actually, I guess.
Oh, that's like a trip, right?
What'd you say?
That's like a day trip, right? I'll just drive really.
That's freaking. It's a day trip. It's pretty much if you're a savage and you don't mind driving 16 hours, and that's like going 90, 80 the whole way. 16 hours. It's probably a little more than that, depending on traffic.
So actually, rent a car while I'm out there and go drive the coast highway. Just drive up for like a day or two and just check things out and then come back down. But with all the wildfires going on and everything, I was just like, maybe I won't do that.
Yeah, and that's a long drive too, dude. Taking the coast that way, that's just depends on. I mean, you could do it anywhere in California, but like that coast drive, there's a lot of good stretches along the whole West Coast that you could do. You know, I don't know. I've never done like from LA all the way up here, but I've done like sections from like from the Fresno, like Central California area to up here. I've done sections, but never like the whole way.
Yeah, I was only going to do part of it. Like I wasn't going to go all the way up to. I don't think I was even going to try and get as far as San Francisco.
Yeah,
but,
that wouldn't be too bad though, really, from LA to San Francisco. It'd be a nice trip.
I think I could do days, but I wanted to just take my time and just do a lot of photography and stuff along the way.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't even really figured out what I'm going to do yet. I still got to take these 2 finals next week. I'll like spend an evening planning that while I pack and shit. So actually, might even be. Shit, it's going to be 2 o'clock in California. I might actually be just getting off the plane for next week's meeting. I'll have to see where I'm at. I'm going to have to do that in the airport.
Busy businessman. Look at you.
Yeah.
Board meetings on the airport.
Yeah. Hardly.
Excuse me. Anyone else got this is open, so questions, discussion, whatever.
Don't all get too excited at once.
That's awesome.
I'd like to hear from other people if you guys wanted to talk, or I don't know. Did you have any updates of the stuff you were working on, Usebrain, at all?
No, I don't have any updates, unfortunately. Nothing important coming out of my world.
Yeah, it's kind of slow time right now.
It is. Honestly, I think a lot of people are taking a break from crypto too, which is probably healthy.
Yeah. I did put in that application for the signals thing through Blockfolio. And they have a thing about they want user bases to like I put in the application for us, as a representative of the board, but they want like the user base to like petition to like decide who they put up there. So right now it looks like the only development team that's using it is Monero. That's the only thing I see coming through that app. So I have no idea how many people it would take like writing them. And I don't even know what the mechanism to do that is, because they don't really have like an obvious way for users to like write in and say, hey, I want to see this token or this coin on that app. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect that's the kind of thing where Blockfolio is going to want to charge you. But I could be wrong.
I didn't see anything when I went through the application about listing fees or a fee to be a part of that, because basically what it is it's any announcements that we make, or news feeds or whatever, we'd be able to post directly into Blockfolio. So whenever there's an update, it shows up in their news feed.
So how do they limit spam? That's what I want to know.
Because they only deal directly with members of the development teams. So like Monero, they're dealing directly with the Monero developers. For anybody else, it's going to be the same kind of thing. So it'll be only official messaging from official representatives.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you want to keep looking into that. I can ask some other developers for projects. I know Alco just recently got onto Blockfolio, so I'll just message their CEO and see what he says.
Yeah, I mean we're already on there. It's just that side of the app, which I think would be good, because I mean if we start showing up in that feed, people will start getting those notifications. I'll just
message him.
People that.
Let me just mute myself here while I type. But yeah, it'd be cool to get on something like that. So Signals is something like do I subscribe to certain projects?
It's their news feed from within Blockfolio. So if you open up Blockfolio, I think it's down at the bottom. There's a little button that you can hit, and it'll give you like the news feed for whatever happened that week or that day or whatever it is.
No, I know, but like, do I have to, like, if I sign up to Blockfolio Signals, am I going to be inundated with every single project's updates, or am I only going to get the ones that I specifically sign up for?
So you should get only the stuff for the coins that you have, or the tokens that you have in your portfolio.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. That's cool.
Yeah. So, for example, like I watch certain coins and certain things, but I don't necessarily hold any. But the ones that I watch do show up there.
Okay. Cool. Okay. That makes sense.
Oh, and actually, if you go, I see. So if you go right from within the app, and you hit that little button, there's a Signal team requests, and you can, okay, I guess this is how users do it. All right, so let me see if I can get a link to this. Opening Chrome. Sweet. Yeah, and then there's an option for how often we want to see updates, or people want to see updates and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. This is an incredibly pointless conversation happening on in this main chat right now.
Yeah, totally. Here, because there's other like people. I was like, oh yeah, maybe there'll be people I can whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here right now, so
yeah, no, that'd be cool. Signals would be cool. I like that idea. Yeah, I'll look into it also. I'll see what I can do. We can both try to tackle it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, like, I mean, there's just so many things that I would like to do, and there's so many things I want to look at, but I feel like the hardest part with that is it's just so, it's hard to prioritize that, because there's I feel like crypto is kind of so dead right now. Even the ones who are willing to like talk with you or look at you, or even like exchanges, that maybe are willing to respond to you because they don't get as much mail as they used to. Like they still like, I don't know, they're still out there just trying to for cash grab, So it's about kind of like weeding through those people and finding, the content creators or the to help us with advertising and getting us out there, and the good exchanges, that'll help us for free, and understand like that we're a grassroots community. There's nobody paid. There's no paid employees here. There's no ICU money. So I think that's kind of the hardest thing right now, because I've had a lot of ideas like, oh man, I should hit them up. I should hit them up. But right now, pretty much any of the time that I've been spending on it, I've been working on the website. But that's soon to be pretty much done right now. For now, we're always going to be adding to it, making it better. But I have a few ideas for some stuff. Mainly it's around like the developing part, like web development for stuff I want to see on the website to help with that. So I think I'm just going to stay focused on that, like my part in the foundation. Userburn's been pretty good at the branching out. But I wouldn't mind doing some more videos of interviews and stuff like that with other people from the community who'd want to join. Did that podcast ever get back to you, Userburn?
Oh, the one that I commented on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
No, they haven't actually. Which is not surprising. Probably get a lot of spam, to be honest. They probably do, I mean.
Well, I don't think so, dude. I don't think that, because now that they just started, they just had their first podcast, which I listened to.
I don't know, if you want to give him a try, message him, go for it.
Well, I follow him. Yeah, I follow the dude on Twitter, and I retweeted his podcast, and I tweeted it and I said something about it, and I posted a link, and he liked it. So I think that he doesn't have that many followers, and I don't know who he is, but I think I found him through Micers or something like that, because he's from New York, so I don't know if Micers knows him personally or what, but I think I could probably try to talk to him. I've been getting a lot of followers on Twitter like lately, the past couple of weeks, and they're not like spam followers. So I think it's good just to network and reach out to some of these people, so we can teach them.
Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. Always good to keep up with stuff like that.
Have you? I know. Nick, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I know Nick's heard of him because we talked about him before. But have you ever heard of this YouTube creator? He makes videos, mining videos, called Seth Estrada. I don't know if anybody's ever.
No, I haven't. I'm not familiar.
Well, anyways, here I'll post his. I guess I could put the link to his thing in the. Anyways, my point is, I'm trying to say is I commented on one of his mining videos recently. I gave him like a very, very like 2 or 3 line short spiel about 0xBitcoin and said, hey, we're grassroots, we'd love to talk to you sometime, or if you want to learn more about us or whatever.
Wait, you commented or something?
Yeah, he liked it, the comment. So I told him to hit me up on Twitter, so we'll see if he hits me up.
Yeah, hopefully. No, awesome. Yeah, try to do it next week too if you got it.
Yeah, I think so did you see my post about Andreas Antonopoulos' book, Mastering Ethereum?
Yeah, I did.
I think that's a really good idea, because first of all, I think we'd be welcome with open arms to contribute to that, So I maybe I might be able to get your help a little bit on that with the as far as the proper I could put the information together, but you definitely have to go through and pretty much do the grammar stuff and all that crap.
Yeah, that's a good idea too, because in terms of how to access mineable tokens, I mean, that's now a core component of Ethereum, the ability to have a secondary proof of work systems within the Ethereum blockchain, right? So that's something that's going to be useful for developers for many years to come. So it should definitely be included in the textbook, especially since it won't take up more than like a page or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Do they mention specific tokens? Like, would you find something early on? Like,
we'd use EIP 918, right? And so
no, I'm just asking. In the book, do they mention specific tokens?
Well, yeah. I mean, they do. Yeah, they do. Like they mention. I think they mention different protocols, and those protocols use a token. So essentially, even though the EIP 918 mineable token standards is kind of like an addition, it's not like a specific token, but it can be mentioned, like 0xBitcoin could easily be mentioned in that because it was 0xBitcoin first, and then from that was created the EIP 918 mineable token standard.
Yeah, but that that's not even necessary. I mean, at the end of the day, just having a section on mineable tokens,
well, yeah,
that's already we already achieved our goal partially.
I would just say, like, you could just have in there, like a line or two about the history of it and say, this is, it started when a developer wanted to figure out how to put, have an
Yeah. I know, but like in terms of submitting edits to a textbook like that, there's just like absolutely no reason to push your luck with things like trying to show your own coin.
Well, I don't know. You wouldn't show your own coin, bro. It'd be about. I don't think and also the book is. It's not like the book is. The book isn't. Somebody made the book and then you can submit edits to it. It's like it was created from a community of people. Like there's people who started from the beginning, but it's an always growing. Like everybody commits to it. It's contributed and compiled from members of the community on GitHub. So I think that it's more of a. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who has the final say, but I think knowing some of what I don't know Andreas Antonopoulos personally, but from watching a lot of his videos, I think that decentralized attitude is kind of what he's trying. He tries to push the most. A lot like Toast. Toast is super decentralized in the way he runs everything pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. No, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we'll look into it. I'm sure we can get some kind of draft in and, see what happens from there. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, and honestly, like, everything's already really written. It would just be about, like, copying and pasting and compiling it together and then going through and smoothing the transitions of paragraphs and information, which I would think that you would probably be really good at, but as far as compiling the information into paragraphs, a rough draft copy, like that would be super easy to do because I already have it. I already have it in Word documents on my computers in several different formats. So I don't know.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'm gonna look into it as soon as I'm done with the website thing here. So in the next week or so, I'll be looking into it. So definitely gonna look into it. And plus, and it might just even get us because you could talk to him on they list their Git channel, and it's where the editors of the book are, and you can chat with them about it, and they encourage you to go there. And there's not that many people in there, so I mean, you might even be able to. Pretty much what I'm saying is that I want to know if Antonopoulos knows about mineable tokens, and if he doesn't, this would be a super easy way to teach him, or at least make him aware of it. And that's the goal, and that's pretty much the goal, because if he can talk about it, then more people, or mention it, especially in a book or something, or even just, in his short videos, like mention it one time, it would be a great success for 0xBitcoin and other mineable tokens.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping to have him bring it up on his channel too. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I was looking at that. You probably need to do at least a second or third tier, probably, for him to like really pick your question.
I don't know about that. He seems like a pretty egalitarian dude. I mean, the website where he puts up all the questions, you don't even have to put your real name or the name associated with your Patreon account. He just takes whatever questions he likes. I'm not worried about it. So, but he's on vacation now, by the way. He posted on Twitter. He's gone for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
It's funny. He left like right after the big crash for Bitcoin. He's
like, I'm out.
It's really funny.
Dude, there's so many like shillers on YouTube, that were shillers during the bull run. Dude, they're just like MIA, bro. They're just like, I'm out. I don't want to.
I know, it's really fucked up, and I'm assuming a lot of like these scam projects too are like really phasing out or something. So I mean, even on Telegram, I've noticed like just so many, not like dead, but like just a lot of channels just like slowed down to a grind over here. I mean, it doesn't say much. Maybe they have other avenues. Like, for instance, we barely use Telegram at all.
Yeah. But, you know, but honestly, the truth of the matter is that a lot of these, they've either said, screw it, you know, I'm not going to, because they're getting so much heckles, you know, people are just, what the hell, you said this, you said this, you said this, and, you know, and so you're going to see a lot of projects die, you know, and the scams disappear. But the ones who are serious about what they're doing, you know, they'll still be there, and there'll still be people hating on them, but they're going to work through the hate. You know what I mean? They're just, right now people who are serious about their projects and are serious developers, their heads are down coding, you know what I mean? They're just focused, they have their heads down, they're focused on making a better product, and that's what they should be doing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Listen, I'm gonna go get some dinner. I think we had a good chat.
All right, cool. Yeah. I think we'll end it then, because I'm hungry.
Yeah. Whatever you have to do on your end. Sounds good.
Cool, man. All
We'll
right.
see y'all.
All right, yeah, we'll next Friday. See you guys.
Bye.
See you guys.
See ya, man.